Hey everybody, Robert here from Black Belt Gaming. Hope you're doing well. I have had a break from gaming, or should I say some interruptions due to some construction and renovations here. So I'm trying to pick up where I left off. Enjoying Skyrim, many things for the first time. And right now, after completing the main quest, which I thought I might stop the series once I did that, I decided to continue and try out what it's like to be a part of the Thieves Guild. So that is where I am now. It looks like I've picked up a quest here, maybe from my last gameplay. It's been weeks for me, so let me see here. I've been told to forge false entries in the ledger at B and Barb in Riften. Well, that's close. Need to complete this job without killing any of the location's residents or getting caught and spending time in jail. So what is this one? Mercer Frey has pointed to Solitude as my next destination. I'll meet up with an old Argonian contact for the guild named Gollum E. It's hoped he'll be able to identify the Thieves Guild's anonymous adversary. That may be the main quest. So let me see what happens if I try this one. Try to remember my my items, not my items, but my button layout. It's been that long. Carry weight, we've still got about 100 to work with. Just wonder if we're carrying a bunch of junk, but I don't think so. I did finally make some telekinesis arrows, but I haven't tried to use them yet. I don't know why I'm carrying fine boots. That may have come from that weird mission. Lock picking. So how many rings can you wear? I guess just one. Well, we'll try not to forget that we have that. All right, well, let's see. This is the way out. So why don't we see if we can head to the place where we need to mess with the ledger. I've picked up a really cool tabletop role-playing game, pen and paper game. It's basically Skyrim. So I'm going to be talking about that one in the very near future. Still not the best at navigating Riften yet. Mike, I can't open that, can I? Well, you've got to pick it. Wonder if we should try our little ring we found. I've probably had that for a long time, but ooh, too much tension there. It must be on down. All right, let's switch our ring back. And I don't think we need to worry about sneaking around right now. There's the Bee and Barb, I remember that. What time is it here? It is quite late, so this might be possible. It's a lot of people up to be so late.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
So we just need to find... Okay, looks like we've got a couple of things marked here.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Calm down, lady. I'm not messing with you. It's like those ladies on the internet you see at the gym. Are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? I'm not looking at you. All right, maybe we... Yeah, this one woman from the Thieves Guild used to stand here. Let's put on our cowl. Indicate where everybody is. This is locked. Let's get out our ring again, huh? I could have done better than that. Put our ring of sneak back on. Looks like nobody's in here. Close the door. So forge the numbers. So we did that. You know, maybe I shouldn't steal from there. It might be too obvious. Now, instead of that cowl, let's get our Thieves Guild hood back on. And we'll just go downstairs and say, what? I didn't do anything. This guy was for hire, right?
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
You know, I've been losing followers. Oh gosh, it's been a while. I can't even remember the name of the follower I had. You know, the first one died. The next one, she got bored and left. I found a rat somewhere. Skeever. I don't know if he's like a pet or what, but
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
I may have gone and asked Lydia, my very first follower, to come back to the house. That may be who I have. I got a little meeting going on here.
Need something?
Guess I'm not included.
the spoils. Plenty more where this came from.
Completed the numbers job. You got any more?
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex.
What is a fishing job? I know it's not what I think it is. Well, let me see what he says.
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket.
Ooh.
So, you in for a little fishing?
Pickpocket.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
I don't know if I'm very good at this. Let's check our skills. Pickpocket may be its own category. Yeah, I'm only at 24. No perks in that whatsoever. Do I have any items or anything that helps with pickpocket? Yeah, we got some Thieves Guild boots. Give me a little boost. But that's about it. Well, I'd love to keep leveling up my skills. Maybe just practicing some random and maybe pickpocketing some hostels might be the way to go. That way when they, if I fail, I don't mind getting in a battle.
Trouble?
No trouble. So let's see, we've got, not waiting. The fishing job, that's in Windhelm. Don't think I'm ready for that yet. Maybe we'll do this one. How do I do this? The map? Our quest marker's way over here. In Solitude. The winking skeever. Let me review that quest information again. We're supposed to talk to somebody. Argonian, I think. Contact. So we're trying to track down the adversary of the Thieves Guild. Oh, there he is.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
Golden Claw Estate, alright.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
All right. Let's try persuade. I don't know if I'm good enough to pull this off.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
All right, how about a bribe?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
I'm sneaking out a case of wine? Well, honestly, the sneak in, grab, and get out is what I'm pretty good at. Let's see. Was snatching ingredients there. I nearly forgot which way I was going. Isn't it this way? You know, I left when it was really late. It's really late here too, 3:30. I think this is public space right here. All right, we better put on our cowl. Let's be quiet about this. Firebrand wine case. Thieves' Hood. Well, that was that. That wasn't hard. See, which way was it? Over here? Let's try this again.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Aarongoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it right.
Where did he go? There he is. Let's do a quick save here. It's been a while. Shift down into sneak mode. Don't want to wear that cowl in front of the guards. They'll go crazy. So he's heading out of town. Wonder if he's ratting me out.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Hopefully that guard won't question me. Don't think he sees me. Somebody did. So he's going to the docks? Empire Company Warehouse. Alright, he went in there. What is this place? Oh, we gotta pick it. Let's get that sneak ring back on as soon as possible. Maybe another quick save. Yeah. Oh. Thankfully, I got a high sneak. Did we lose him? Did we go up here? Where did he go? Maybe that's... There he is, there he is. Shoulders are all tense while I'm sneaking around in the game. She walking? Yeah, she's walking away. I'm gonna save again. This is quite a few guards around here. Oh no. I thought he was gonna swim underwater. Alright, let's save again. Just save over that one. Confront him. Well, where in the world did he take us? Thank goodness for walking slow. I'm guessing he went up these stairs? I think I'm going to put on my cowl. A red glow, so must be enemies here. Huh, it's going to be rough going to get past all these. Let me see, do I have any, like, invisibility potion or anything like that? I've got one. Brief invisibility. Alright, we used it. He's gonna bump right into me, isn't he? Wonder if I can get around him here. Where did this Argonian go? I think they spotted me. Crap. right. Alright, let's heal. Let's see, don't I have... I thought I had some smaller potions of healing. Minor stamina. I don't have any minor healing. Alright, let's just take one. This is taking too long. Glass arrows. There's a chest. All right, we'll check it out. Potent stamina potion. Did he go this way? I don't know where he went. There's a blue indicator back here. I wonder if that could be the Argonian. I'm not... Yeah, that's him. It's got the marker on him. He's here. So now what? Confront him. Well, confronting him could mean different things. Let me scout out the situation here. Some cages. This guy's looking right at me. Open gate. What's back there?
No need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell us. Honestly, please, do not be killed.
We're gonna need to heal. Healing! Okay, that I was trying to shout, but I haven't played in a while. Let's reset here and make sure we've got our shouts in order. What shout? Really? I don't think I have a shout equipped. Alright, that was part of the problem. I was almost able to talk to him without drawing the battle to me. Let's try this again. So he must be working with these bandits.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Alright, tell me first, then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Yeah, you say that like I should know who that is.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is she now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
All right. Now, how to get out of here? Well, maybe I better stop there. So he was walking over here, just talking how the game works. He was walking over here to come and talk to me because I'd found him. So I actually didn't need to approach him and press buttons. That was my mistake. I stood up. So he was going to talk to me automatically. So that was my kind of game error. Anyway, I guess I'll stop it here. It was good to play again. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're interested in a tabletop version of Skyrim, stick around. I'll be covering that on my channel. I'll talk to you later.